Hello, my name is Fabrice Wanji. I'm a student of Human and Good Development. Welcome to this interview with our participants. Can you tell us your name, your age, and place of birth?
My name is Juliana Ngwa. I was born in 25th of January 1947 in Cameroon, residing in the town of Bamenda.
That's about 79 years. Thank you. Do you grant us permission to proceed with the interview?
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's start with early years. That's vivid memory that you can tell us about your early years, like the childhood, the things that you used to do when in your childhood, the games, the toys, and the kind of things that you had as activities at that time.
Childhood activities were created by us. Carrying babies on our back and running to see who run without falling. There were many activities that were doing, but they were not organized or equipment was not bought. We created, and at the same time, we had not gone to school. At that time, we went to school.
Okay. How was the environment? Where like then, and what's the memory that you can tell us about like your parents? The treatment that you had at that time?
All I can remember about that time was that we were very closely tied to our homes, to our parents. We were together, we worked with them, and during the evenings we sit down, we help in cooking, and then we listen to stories. They tell us stories of our background, our culture, and then we also tell stories to ourselves. We had to spend most of our time carrying water from the stream and store it in the house to have enough for washing our clothes or washing our bodies. And so we had a lot of activities in our childhood years. We did a lot, we were occupied with so many things, so there was little time to play, and during the time of play we create our activities.
Like farm work and things like that.
There was farm work, in that age.
Now moving to your teenage years, when you were a teenager, what did you have? What did you do for fun? Do you have favorite sports? Like how were the kind of things that you were doing, daytime, night, like?
We were then in the primary school, and the primary school was 8 years, so we had a lot of our time spent in school.
Yeah.
Most of our time in school, and in school we did a lot of agriculture because the curriculum included the culture of the people, so it was really a community where there was a lot of agriculture. So in school we did farming because there was a lot of construction being going on, and we were the one participating in bringing sand from the stream to use in construction, carrying stones and bringing bamboos to make fences for the garden and so on. And beside that we had sports. Among the main sport was just long race, running, a bit of football. There were not many games which you have like the ones of today.
And just from there,
from there we moved to because primary school was 8 years, so we stayed alone in school. So if you went to school, they say at 12, you'll be 8 years plus that one, you'll be leaving school when you're almost 19 or so.
Yeah. So that was already like 20 years.
Yeah, when you're finishing the primary school.
You now moved to college.
To college. Yeah.
And there, what did you study for your career, and what influenced your choice?
My choice. Yeah, there were very few careers in the first place. So the choice, probably most of the choice was made by the school. The school was able to identify the children who could do secondary school, those who could go to technical, those who could go to teacher training. The school was able to identify, and in most cases at that age we didn't really choose our career. It was chosen by the school.
The school that was
the school that is following up able to identify. It was not like counseling, but there was a kind of counseling that you are good for this. And since parents and teachers cooperated, they accepted. In fact, I wrote an exam to go to secondary school, but because of my side, before I was taught, I went to teacher training. The bigger, stronger children went for teacher training, so at the end they could be able to stand up and teach children.
Okay.
To go to teacher training college, it was 3 years.
Yes.
Yes, and we're taught many subjects because We are not only learning those that teach in primary school, but during the period we were going and
So from there now you became a teacher. Is that what you did all through your career, or you had some community activities?
there were many activities. They were singing, there were films, were acting, European films that were imported by those who were acting those films.
As you were going through your career in the teachers training college, you became a teacher.
Yeah.
Like in middle adulthood, as we're progressing in the 30s, 40s, how are you mixing now and the family, taking care of your family? Because I guess by
career,
then,
yeah.
yes.
To balance very well our career was not even that we're having the career, we're doing like you were doing the career and still learning and still taking care of the family. How we manage the family? We manage the family usually in Africa, in our culture. Whenever you start a family and you need help, somebody in that your family, or either your husband's family or your own family, has to accompany you and stay and help you. It was not like employing somebody to work or employing babysitter and nanny. There was no such thing like that. It was not possible for parents the mother to leave her home to go and take care of the grandchildren. So there was usually this kind of family members coming and staying with you and helping you, and in the end you also help them to learn a trade or a skill which will also help them.
So when you remember like 20s, 30s, 40s, what events stands out to you? What are the hardest things, the best things? Like
the best thing was that I was very happy to be a teacher. I was happy. Whenever I'm teaching, I'm totally there. I make sure we not only follow the curriculum to give to the children what they think it is necessary for them. It was not like we just follow the curriculum which we learned in our own, which was foreign. We give the children, I try to give the children what I think they need in their life, because they were in front of me. And that one made me very happy, because you finally find that the children themselves, they are happy to see you in class with them. They are happy to work with you. They are happy to go home, and when they are going home, they are very happy that they are going home waving you and you wave you. And back where you stay, people give this respect. Oh, this person is a teacher. That was the position of the teacher. It was a position like somebody who could give advice, could bring order where there's no order. It was not like just a teacher teaching.
Okay, the hard part.
And then the hard part was that there's usually this difficulty of teaching children, teenage children, teaching teenagers, mostly boys.
Yes.
Most of them were violent. It was difficult to discipline them. Me being a woman, to discipline them. So there was this difficulty of giving discipline, trying to discipline children so that they could learn and be something tomorrow. And besides, there were some parents that like pampering their children. They didn't know that like there was this particular thing which happened, that a child in a class had epilepsy and was really an emergency. And besides emergency, you do not have an ambulance, you don't have somebody to do it. You, a teacher, you have to be a doctor. Then what we did was that we had to take a school bag, put under the head of the child to support the child from hitting the head on the floor, because it's lying on the floor. And then after you find that the parent will come and tell and say, back like somebody used, I cannot use it again. And why did we take my daughter's bag? So this kind of, where people do not have this sympathy, they don't think the way you, because parents will not think the way a teacher thinks. Maybe sometimes they do not understand what is more valuable for the children. So it was not easy to harmonize, to work together with some parents and to work with teenage boys. So this kind of thing make you feel like you're having a battle. What's important is that I did what I thought was the best.
It would have been really hard. You were strong going through that.
Yeah.
Yes. When you scan through like all what your brilliant career and everything, what are you most proud of? And if you had to give an advice to the younger ones, what will you give as advice? Life
General.
Yes. Are you first of all
What
proud
generation
of?
you are advised?
Younger women.
Young this generation.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you first praud of maybe your family?
I'm proud. I'm proud. Right? I'm proud of it. I'm really to say that I was proud of being a teacher and of the achievement. I'm my teacher. They keep on giving you this one. I remember. I don't even remember them. Many remember me and they stand and say, "Oh, yes, sir. We did not only teach. You gave your life. You gave so I gave my life." Yeah. I talk to this group of people coming after us. And my profession, from my profession, I understand that it is a calling, and when you have a calling, you should be committed to it. Whatever you have to do, make sure you do it well, and give yourself.
So these days, what do you do as main activities? Do you mostly volunteer? You give back to the society? What do you do to?
Me,
Yeah.
this. A lot that can, and sometimes I'm asking myself because being a pensioner, or am I really resting?
Active.
There's this passion to see things go well, to see that if this thing I can do, I do it. I can advise, but to always have this courage to do what is correct. To what is correct. No matter if I don't have the strength, I can communicate on my phone. I can talk to people. I can help them physically, very little, but be concerned with others. That is that's what gives me life. I do not find that there's anything that I would not achieve.
So far.
I don't think there's anything that. So all I can say, I always say thank you, Lord. Because also He has given me health, He has given me energy. I'm still helping, I'm still talking as a teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. Learned a lot and for accepting to participate, and it was a pleasure interviewing you.